I'm standing in front of the Urban Memorial Union, a cornerstone of the University of Oregon campus since 1951. But this area will see a lot of renovations in the coming years if students agree to a $100 increase on student fees in an upcoming referendum this month. But only last week, ASUO President Ben Eckstein postponed the EMU referendum, citing issues with student involvement and looming tuition hikes. I asked students on campus what they thought about the referendum vote and about President Eckstein's decision to postpone the referendum.
Well, President Eckstein says it's being postponed because there's potential mid-year tuition increases, so he's saying he doesn't want students to owe all this money while adding on a fee, which the referendum would add. But I believe it's because he doesn't want to hear what the students have to say because it could potentially go against what he actually wants. President Obama could never be like, you know what, actually I don't think you guys are aware of what you're voting for, so we're actually not going to hold a vote this time. So I just think he's completely abusing his power.
Students were promised a vote was scheduled, and now the vote's not going to happen because ASUO President Ben Eckstein said no. He single-handedly pulled the plug on thousands of student voices. He claims to be a champion for student voices. And now the time comes to speak up, and he says, no, this is not okay. Ben stole my vote, he stole your vote. We deserve to have our voice heard. It's not okay that at the last minute he doesn't like the way the field looks, and so he essentially took his ball and went home. And that's not okay. This is our voice.
Regardless of how I feel going forward with the EMU, I'm pretty perturbed that the EMU is taken off the referendum. I see that as a huge kind of systemic squelching of our voices of students.
Now, only days after President Eckstein's decision to postpone the referendum, the ASUO Senate held a nearly 10-hour meeting. During the meeting, they crafted a document of understanding to be presented and signed by Vice President of Student Affairs Robin Holmes. Now, the new referendum will be held during Week 10, where students will get to vote on an expansion for the EMU and Student Rec Center down the street. For J432 News, I'm Anna Helland.